It is the Panthers and Steelers in Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell no longer in Miami, but still won't be on the field at Heinz Field on Thursday.
They don't need Le'Veon Bell.
No sweat. James Conner in a class by himself, Sean. His 4 games of 100-plus rushing yards.
He's a beast.
50-plus receiving yards and at least 1 TD. Now the most such games in a single season in NFL history. Cam Newton pretty good this year as well. He was actually the NFL MVP in 2015. This year, he's better, dramatically more efficient, completing a career-high 67% of his passes, yet also leading all quarterbacks in rush yards and rush TDs. And while Cam leads the Panthers, it's clear this team all heading in the same direction.
Harmony is so important. And you know, and it shows not only through the good times, but the bad times as well. And that's what this team is kind of developing for themselves and for ourselves is, listen, you know, we may not necessarily be the best team in the league, but we damn sure going to be the best team when we play. And that's all that matters.
All right, guys, let's take it to the tape here. Sean, let's start with you and how this Carolina Panthers defense will try to attack what's been a very successful Steelers run game.
Yeah, the Panthers are very aggressive defensively. Coach, when I turn on the film, they're an over-front defense that loves weak side pressure. All right, write that down.
In the run, like weak side, like over here by me, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let me show you what that means. All right, what's an over-front? Well, an over-front is basically a shaded nose. All right, you're going to see the shaded nose right here on the center. And when I say weak side pressure, all right, this is the guy that I'm talking about. The pressure is coming from the shaded nose side. It's weak side. They love it from the boundary, Coach. Why? Because the defender is closer to the quarterback as opposed to if you're out wide over here, right? Look at how close he is. Now, this right here, this pressure, all right, watch this slot defender. He's responsible for 41, but he hits this thing so fast right now that the slot receiver has no chance in getting to him.
You'd have got that right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so now you got a tackle for a loss right here. You got a meeting in the backfield, and it's all because of that weak side pressure by Captain Muddle. Now, here's where Carolina, they come right back at it, all right? What kind of front is it, Rhett?
It's an over-front.
Over-front, thank you. All right, we got a shaded nose right here. Boom, there he is. This is the weak side. Here's the boundary, right? The short side of the field. But look what they do right here, all right? They get you looking over there on the strong side because they're trying to sugar you, he's going to drop. He's not coming. This is where the pressure's coming from. They got a weak cowboy, as we call it. And I want you to watch right here what happens. Dante Jackson comes on the blitz right here. All right, this is a simple running play right here, and the quarterback had to turn his back, so he had no idea this was happening. This is weak side pressure right here. It's the Carolina Panthers, something they love to do. They're so aggressive with it. And, yeah, they've got great linebackers that we talked about here on Playbook. But their secondary is doing a great job, whether it's a corner, whether it's a safety, or a slot guy. They're getting home and they're finishing the tackles.
Well, that's the reason they are up there in the NFC South standings, just 1 game behind the New Orleans Saints. They're playing pretty darn good on offense, too, Coach. Yeah. And, you know, we talk about the Norv Turner effect a little bit. And, boy, does he have to be having some fun with the different ways he's been able to utilize their personnel.
He's having a great time. I've known Norv for 35 years, and I can't recognize the offense. And that's a compliment because he's kind of adapted or morphed what he believes in to the talent he has. And he has a lot of talent. We talked about Cam Newton being the power back. Well, let's see what else gets built from here. Now, we've been running this play forever. You take the strong side guy, work him backside, and it's kind of a zone read back in the air. This looks like read option, but it's not. It's just a straight zone play. Now, what are you going to do from that? Well, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to fake that same action. Look at these linebackers. Look how they step up. You know it's going to open up what in behind them. And here's what I love here. They got Funchess. Funchess is 6'4". Grimes is 5'10".
Yeah.
You love that matchup.
Size matters, Coach.
It does in everything that we do. And you don't have to outbeat them in the route. All you have to do is you can outman them. They're just too big. Now, same type of thing here. Here's the fake right here. Now, we got Greg Olsen, same thing. He doesn't look real open here, does he? This looks like...
It's good coverage right there.
It is. He's got them all the way. But you don't have to be open a whole lot. Because, look, he's right on him. You can't cover him better than that. But I can body him up. I'm big. That way Cam Newton could do anything and against anybody he's matched up against, and you're going to get a gain. Now, here's the thing I love right here. Right? Play action fake. Now, watch this linebacker here. He says, I've been looking at film. I know that you're trying to play action fake, and I'm going to go behind it. And we see that Cam Newton is going to look downfield. Well, that linebacker takes off and says, no, I'm not going to let you get there. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to slip the ball back out to Christian McCaffrey for a big game. So they've got an answer for just about anything you're going to do. And more importantly, they've got personnel that fits the role for that answer.
And some creativity there as well.
It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying they should bring back the dab, but this team is having a lot of fun like they did when they were 15-1.
What's up, guys? A little dance? You guys do a little dance?
I thought they had gone to you already.
He's having too much fun with this.
I know.
Pretty cool. You looked like James Conner kind of fitting his way through what's been some pretty big holes that this Steelers offensive line has been able to create. They got to be a contender for offensive line of the week this week.
Yeah, absolutely. They're on the list. You've been stealing glances at my notes.
I know.
Coach, we're talking about this Carolina Panthers offense having fun. The Steelers are having fun. And listen, I know everybody's on the Le'Veon Bell watch. They don't need Bell.
Yeah,
they're doing better without him. And this offensive line has done a great job, Coach. I think James Conner's done a great job, not just in the run game, but in the pass game. Let me show you the run play real quick, all right? This is what we call toss crack, right? Are you going to get a down block right here by the tackle? You're going to pull your right guard, pull the center, a down block by the tight end out here. And I just want you to watch, all right, Pouncey right here. This is what we call a run-through linebacker right here, right? He does a great job adjusting to this on his pull. He realized the linebacker's hitting it. And then look at David DeCastro, probably the best pulling guard in the league right now. All right, he does a great job sealing the edge defender right there. And look at this alley right here for James Conner. I mean, this is a great running play, and I love the way he's finishing runs. 4 consecutive 100-yard games. He leads the league in broken tackles over the last 5 weeks. So there's the run game aspect of it. All right, James Conner's fitting in nicely in the run game. But how about this? All right, this was against Baltimore. You know you're going to get a lot of pressure. This is what we call a 5-down defense, right, Coach? You've got every guy's covered, all right? Right tackle's covered here. And now you've got an A-block defender right now. The running back is going to have to step up, all right, and block this A-gap defender. Watch James Conner in pass protection right here, along with the offensive line. Look at this nice pocket for Ben Roethlisberger. All right, that's when you know you're hitting on all cylinders. And when I look at this offense right now, not just the run game with James Conner, the pass protection, they're hitting on all cylinders. It's going to be a tough matchup for Carolina Panthers to try to slow down James Conner, but also get to Ben because of how he's doing.
2 things. Got to bring up Mike Minchuk, the offensive line coach, doing a good job. And the second thing, you want Le'Veon Bell back. I love Conner. He's doing great. You want Le'Veon Bell, too.